Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really not. Come along if you can. Come along if you dare.
Have a good one. Cheers, guys.
Side of your mind, but please realize you'll probably be surprised.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead on AMC, which is episode 2 of season 4 called Another Day in the Diamond. So yeah, this episode is a bit different from last week's. Last week's was more about how Morgan is, crossing over into the show, Survival Sunday and everything like that. This week we got more perspective on where, Madison and the rest of our original Fear crew has been. Except, if you guys have been following news on Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, we have heard that they're going to sort of be going back and forth between timelines and different things like that, which they started to do here, because we see them. They found the stadium, but that was some time ago. I'm missing exactly how long ago that was supposed to be. But then at the end, we see it go back into when they found Morgan, John, and the others, as well as Maggie Grace's character. I think it's an interesting way to do it. A lot of people seem to be upset that we haven't seen exactly what happened with the whole, dam thing at the end of season 3. And I do think that's a little bit odd. I think they should have kind of gone back and forth with flashbacks to that a little bit more, but it seems like Nick's having some, flashbacks to that, himself, through the trauma of what was happening there. So maybe we'll see more of it through him. So overall, this was a pretty good episode. Do I think it was as strong as last week's? No, not necessarily, but I still think season 4 is off to a, mostly fairly promising start. And we meet a, new group of villains in this episode, called the Vultures. I see people complaining already that they already seem too much like, the Saviors on The Walking Dead. It's the same, shtick or whatever it is. And yeah, sort of, but it's a zombie apocalypse show, so what other kind of villains are you going to expect, you know what I mean? There's always going to be, groups like this, so it's just kind of the nature of the kind of story it is, And we meet this guy named Mel. We have similar haircuts right now, I guess. I swear I've seen the actor who plays Mel in some other show before. I'll have to look him up some other time. But they're, like I said, the Vultures. Except they do things a little bit differently. They basically wait to watch a group fail and die, and then they just take their stuff. Not forcibly, as far as we know, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see them sort of, maybe sabotaging what the group's trying to do at some point. But they're just camping out outside the stadium. So it's definitely putting them in a state of unease for sure. We can find out the little girl is a mole, who Madison had sort of taken under her wing after they had found her. They also meet another woman, I forget what her name is already, but, they take her in as well after they're almost, killed in this, trap. I would have liked more Alicia in this episode, because Alicia is definitely my favorite character on the show. I love Alicia Debnam-Carey. I loved what they did with her character at the end of season 3, towards the end of season 3, especially with No Man's Land. Why am I saying No Man's Land? This land is your land, I mean. So hopefully give her more concentration as the season goes, because it's a little bit odd that, they're already not as divided as they were at the end of season 3. So it feels like some stuff that we wanted to see has been skipped over somewhat. I guess Madison Kim Dickens, she's probably at her most likable she has been in the whole series. But I'm still not a big fan of hers. I kept wishing for her to get bitten or shot or something like that. I just don't care for her. I just always found her to be really frustrating, sort of bland. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe season 4 will change my mind, or maybe they'll kill her like I want. Who knows? Also, Proctor John seemed to be a pretty good villain as well at the end of season 3, and it's a shame that he doesn't really seem to be a factor anymore after this time. I do like how different it looks between the Soul Thing with the Vultures to the flash forward with Morgan and everything, in terms of just the coloring and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so next try and do a Girlies Turnips, but the Weevils are a bitch. Yeah, this is a pretty good episode overall. I'm probably giving it about a 8.7, 8.8 out of 10, I'd say. Nothing too amazing, but I think it was an alright enough follow-up to the premiere. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch more of this season. I'm not sure if I'll be reviewing this every week, but I will try to keep up on it. I will try to do videos on it. It's just that a lot of stuff's coming back now. I mean, we have the originals back now for its final season, the 100 starting tonight. Along with the end of Ash vs. Evil Dead, so I'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. I know I didn't talk a whole lot about this one, so feel free to leave a comment below, and we can talk about it more. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace.